I probably needed a good laugh that after today, it was something else. And only God knows what I'm going to wake up to tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, it's a responsibility being a master prophet.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It is. It is, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Whew, my goodness. Okay, here we go.
There,
Go ahead.
Therefore, your attitude should be one in which, having desired to express a higher state, you alone accept the task of incarnating this new and greater value of yourself.
Wow. Now, you know a thing mentally by looking at it from the outside, by comparing it with other things, by analyzing it and defining it, by thinking of it, whereas you can know a thing spiritually only by becoming it, only by thinking from it.
Wow.
Now listen to this. I want to get you to a place where you are thinking from it and not thinking of it. Manifestation can begin when you begin to come into the theater of your own wonderful imagination and start thinking from it instead of it. Read the next story.
You must be the thing itself and not merely talk about it or look at it.
See, you got to become the thing itself. You can never have money until you really understand I am money. You can't be thinking of money. You got to be thinking from the core that I am money. I am that I am. Now listen to me. These teachings are not for babes. Let me say this again and again. I cannot say this enough. These teachings are not for thumb-sucking Christians.
That's right.
These teachings are for those that are sound in mind and in heart and in their walk in God.
That's right.
Because anything taken in the wrong season can be misconstrued. And knowledge, or should I say wisdom and knowledge, becomes powerful. And see, some of you don't even realize that what we're sharing with you here are literally life-changing. It's called Transformers. Someone typed in the chat room, I am rich. James Pace Jr. said, grown folks business.
That's right.
This is for really the mature,
That's right.
the evolved mind. People that have said, I'm tired of church. I slipped. And they says, well, what you think about this? This is like religious fanaticism. I said, no, I said, all religion destroys. Before I knew it, I slipped. I said, church, religion, I said, it's really destructive. I said, you know, this is kind of strange coming from me being a bishop. I said, but we try to introduce and reconnect people to their spirituality. Because do you not know that most wars are started because of religion? There is some religious ideology that is driving it.
Yes and yes.
Wow and wow. Okay, we're going to try to close here. Read the next point.
You must be like the moth in search of his idol, the flame. So must you be, in becoming a new person, be willing to die to your present self.
You must be. Now, what would you say about that? You got to be willing to die. Would you say that's what happens with the moth coming into the butterfly?
Oh, absolutely. He really takes his life into his own hands, but then he gives his life at the same time.
Wow.
He takes it and gives it. He understands what it means to be to number one, to not see the flame, but just be attracted to it, but to get close to it. And once he gets close to it, it's really all over. He's experienced the epitome of his life. There is nothing more.
Wow. Flying to his freedom. 212-316-2177. I hope you got something out of tonight's teaching.
Jesus.
And do you want to say something, Prophet Miola?
Well, just that last statement just remembered, it just reminded me when you spoke the words, and I remember you saying that the person that fulfills the prophetic word is not the same person that heard the prophetic word.
You're so right. Because the person that the word is spoken to is not the same person that the word is fulfilled in. God spoke it to an Abram, but fulfilled it in Abraham. God spoke it to a Sarai, fulfilled it in Sarah. See, their name changed. God spoke it to Jacob and fulfilled it in Israel. God spoke it into Joseph in his father's house, but fulfilled it as Joseph in Pharaoh's court. The person God speaks the prophecy to is not the same person he fulfills the prophecy in. 212-316-2177. Now tonight, we're looking for individuals that will do the $1,000 seed. And this is what we want to tell you about the $1,000 seed. I want to send you my manuscript on the laws of prosperity. I'm looking around for my manuscript, and I know I have one upstairs. And I want you to make the pledge, of $2,010. I want to put your name in my manuscript. $2,010 in the Laws of Prosperity manuscript. And if you would do a $1,000 seed, I will put the manuscript in your hand. I ask that you don't share it. It's over 340-something pages, I believe it is. It's over 80,000 words. Teaches you what to do in this recession and how to get up out of it. So you don't let recession have you. It teaches you some of the fundamentals about money, and it brings you into the spiritual side of your economics. So we want you to go right now to the phone, 212-316-2177, and call in your seed right now. Okay, we got two things while you're calling in your seed. We want to get the names to go under the money tree. We're going to be getting ready to do that momentarily. And then I want to get the clothes. Prophet Deborah, did someone go out and start picking up the clothes for Imani? Amen.
Yes, they did, Master Prophet, and we do have the clothes with us tonight.
Okay, so we're going to lay hands on these clothes tonight.
To hear this information, press 1.
Did I just hear the phone talk back to us? I think somebody went and pressed something on my phone line. Okay, we're going to go and get those clothes, and we're going to have the prophets, because we have to send out a care package to Imani. So let's prepare set number 1. Y'all gonna need to move the money tree. Well, no. Well, they'll think of something. And Elisha Perry, I signed your book today, Elisha Perry, and I mailed it today. And for your, but this is what's happening. This is the book. And this book is intense. The table of content has the law of clarity, the law of compensation, the law of debt,